Alright, so I'm playing against Ibids, and I have not got a clue, like, anything about their civilization. What I do know is that's a lovely group of sheep to grab. And look at that, wow. What was that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in like 25 seconds, so that's great. Let's open up the map. Let's look at... His scouts probably got the same. I think it's probably how this map works. Yeah, so... Yeah, there's a whole bunch of sheep. Right around the base. So yeah, I'm just sending that group back. What am I doing with this villager? Just lazing around doing nothing. Alright, so yeah, made a little error there. Should have rallied from the town hall, but yeah, is what it is. Now I'm rallying to wood. Let's go and have a look at where his scout's going. Okay, so he's missed a couple of sheep out here. Oh, but look, there you go. He's grabbing a bag of sheep. It looks like I'm about to come in and swoop in and grab these two. I'm not sure if... Yeah, here you go. Speed it up a little bit. 1, 2, nice. I'm probably going to go in and scout his base as well now. And then, I mean, it's pretty cool. Like, he grabbed the whole load, but he left a couple, which I grabbed. So yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into the TC because I don't have a clue. I've done that before with English and got murked. So there's the town centre. House of Wisdom, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's technologies. He's building a lumber camp. He's got a gold mine. This must be his mill. So I've already got my first what am I going for? Okay, he scattered my base. So I've got 6 on food, 6 on wood, 2 on gold, 1 on stone, just to kind of like get some in the bank early for preparation for making those fortresses. He picked up a few more sheep. He's checking me out. Alright, new age has begun. And I've gone for, yeah, axe bros. And the reason why is because I wanted that 10% melee damage.
Let's talk about the Principality of Antioch. This commandery gives you a unique unit called the Sergeant and a passive bonus of 10% melee damage for all of your melee units. Now, on paper that sounds solid, and the passive buff absolutely is. It's applied globally and it scales over time. That means your men-at-arms, your spearmen, your Templar brothers, they all deal more damage throughout the game. And that's a huge deal in late game melee compositions, but the Sergeant unit is a bit more questionable. In Feudal, they only have 105 HP and low DPS because they attack from range, but it's still considered a melee unit. That means they do poorly against units with high melee armor, and they generally underperform in early engagements. However, they scale well. 145 HP in the Castle Age, and 190 HP when fully upgraded in Imperial Age with Elite Army Tactics. So they are not useless, they just need the right composition and time to shine. Antioch is best chosen when you're thinking long term, and you plan on using melee heavy compositions with big armies. The Sergeants can work, but you need to mix them in with other frontline units so they can soak the ranged fire. You don't want to go full Sergeants, because they take a lot of damage from range units. If you're not confident in your early feudal fighting, but you want solid long-term value, this Commanderie can be good to set you up for success.
Meanwhile, more scouting going on. Trying to see if there's any more sheep hanging about on the map. Also, he's got other units on the field. Oh, he's got a second scout. So he's got 2 scouts. And they cross paths. Okay. Okay, so he's picked up a decent amount of sheep then. I'm assuming he's going to go pro scout. Maybe that's part of their civ bonus that they get free pro scout. So if that's the case, then yeah, we've got deer down here. And we've got deer over here. So we'll keep an eye on that, see what he goes for, what's happening here. So yeah, scout on the move. Where's he off to? Going down to the deer. No, okay, so he's come up to the trading site. Is he looking for the relic? Don't think so. Could be sacred site. Ah, look, he's got another guy up here. Sacred site. Okay, he knows about Knights Templar. I'm sending my guys to the middle one. What's going on? There's my scout. I'm probably going to, I think I'm going to scout his base properly this time. So he's got a scout on the north and the south sacred site. This middle one is clear at the moment. Let's have a look at numbers. At the minute he's got 31. Well, because I got 28. We're both Xbox, so he's pumping faster. Somehow. Maybe that was just my delay. He's got guys on stone, so he could be going for a second TC. Keep an eye on that. Okay, so he's got one of these. Okay, Desert Raider. 2 of these Desert Raiders. So he's already making units. Alright, I've made a couple of spearmen. And my next upgrade has come through.
The last commandery we'll be taking a look at is going to be the Angevin Empire. The Angevin Empire plays more defensive and more situational, hence its bonus, which is 30% more HP on docks and 30% more HP on fortresses. So it's a great pick if you're going to be playing hybrid maps, or land maps for that matter, since both your docks and your fortresses are more tanky. You can use this to your advantage by having docks dropped on enemy pawns. With more HP, they'll be harder to take down. And you can also use them on fortresses, whether land or hybrid, to construct a better defensive perimeter with the fortresses. It's good for spamming pilgrims that way, since you're going to be making more fortresses to get access to additional pilgrims. You also get access to the Angevin Heavy Spearman. You do have to think of the Heavy Spearman not as a spearman in terms of its counter unit, the archer, but as a man-at-arm and its counter unit, which is often the crossbow. It has 140 HP, 11 base damage, plus 25 versus cavalry, plus 8 versus war elephants, making it an ideal counter to Delhi. It has the same movement speed as man-at-arms, and it's a costly unit. It costs 80 food and 40 gold. The key here is it's tagged as a heavy unit, so it gets shredded by crossbow, but it destroys cavalry and elephants, and it's one of the few good counters to Delhi Imperial elephants, which is something that the Civ otherwise would struggle a lot with because it does not have access to gunpowder units. So if you need something that can hold ground in the Castle Age or in the Imperial Age, you've got yourself a great frontline unit by picking the Angevin Empire, both up against Delhi elephants, lots of cavalry. If you're looking to retake water or build a lot of fortresses, the Angevin Empire can find its niche.
I've got a little bit of wolf action going on. Anything going on with the deer? No. So he's just using his scouts for okay, so now he's got his third scout posted at the central sacred site. So I'm guessing, yep, as you can see on the map, he's got units coming out. Now I'm late, from what I remember, I'm late to the party here. Look, yeah, pilgrims on the way out, and they're going to get slaughtered because we've got 2 Ghazi raiders and 5 archers. laying in wait, but they're a bit slow. Both of them get there, so now they're going to reposition and kind of be more forward of the site. Another 2 guys making their way out. They're going to get murked. Alright, let's fast forward that a little bit. Yep. 1 goes down. 2 goes down. Okay, let's see if I probably noticed that. And now, yeah, straight away, look, I'm sending them this way. But little do I know, he's already got, he's got a guy waiting there as well. So this guy knows, he knows what he's up against. I haven't got a clue, obviously, what iron bids are about. He knows. So what have I got? Okay, a couple of axe bros, just in case. I don't know if it's an aggressive civ. Let me go back and see. Okay, so now he's got an outpost on this one. Okay, let's go and have a look. He's building a wall. Okay, no second TC at the moment. I haven't got any upgrades. I'm just making villages and I'm making axe bros. Okay, he's got that little group over here. Let's go and have a look. What's going to happen here? Let's fast forward a bit. Okay, so he's clocked that I'm going up to the north sacred site, which means, yep, he's got a next squad coming out. Right, so let's slow this down. So I noticed that, and I was sending villagers, in fact, to go and build a fortress out there. Let's zoom in on this. So, yeah, I was sending some villagers, and I thought, I'll send some units to protect them. So I don't really know what's going on at this stage. So look, there's his next crew, takes out my 2. But look at this, I've got 6 guys, right? No upgrades, so 6 on 6. He's late to activate his other 2, but let's see what happens. My villagers are just waiting. And this is where we see these axe bros and these spearmen. These must be the heavy spearmen. Yeah, so these are unique units, and they're going to make easy work of these Gulam, but I don't know if they're unique units or not. Oh, crossbowmen, okay. Okay, so I'm trying to send my villagers through, and that's a mistake. Yeah, because I'm sending them to build this thing, and obviously I didn't know that they got. Okay, so that's a mistake on my behalf, but these axe bros take out his guys. And I see on the map, yep, he's got trading going on. He's got workers get to the gold, and he's got crossbowmen making their way. I've got 1 villager building, and let's see. Looks like I'm sending out more units. So I've got some guys staying at home because I've learned from my past lessons that you can't just leave your base unattended. So they take out my villager, but these 3 axe guys, I don't know what I'm doing with these units. I'm just like, still not that good at organizing my map control. So anyway, so these guys, look, I mean, they just do a great job. They just slowly take out whoever arrives. So then they got the next guy here. So he's got an archer and a crossbowman. But again, these axe bros, okay, 1 goes down. But I need to get villagers on this. Okay, here you go. Now the cavalry's arrived. My pilgrims are getting through, and now I got solid numbers, solid units, and now I got my villagers coming through. So once I can secure this This fortress should be nice. Let's see what's happening on the map. What is this? Ah, he's got a relic. Okay. So I did not know. Okay. Dervish has got a relic over there. Okay, he's got a crew out here. In case I decide to send my guys over there. And he's got another relic. Wow, okay, so he's going in. Guys on gold. And yeah, outpost. Let's see what he's doing in his base. Sending out more units to the north. Okay. So 2 siege workshops. Another town centre being made. Okay, and yeah, he's got very good map control. So he's on this trading post, sacred site, stone, deer, gold, boar, rock. He's got it all, man. He's got this sacred site, this gold. He's far out on the map. But look at me. I'm just controlling this strip. But I'm really making my way. I went for pro scouts myself, and I collected the deer that were around here. So yeah, I've got good food, good gold with my pilgrims, and I'm making my way to my Teutonic Knights. Look at the farming economy. I should have put a mill around here, but here we go. I'm building blacksmiths. I don't know why I built so many blacksmiths. What the heck? Oh my days, I must have made a mistake. I built 1, 2, 3 blacksmiths. What a noob. And another blacksmith. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Yeah, this is it, man. This shows, I mean, this is a ranked game. But it just shows how inexperienced I am. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Got 7 villagers not doing anything. Okay, now 2. Okay, I'm getting straight onto this stone because now this is built. I got 475. I want to build another one, right? So let's see what's happening. He's got gold. I'm sure. Okay, he's got units. Where are his units? Okay, here they are. He hasn't sent them out yet. Okay, he's sending villagers out. What is he making here? Lumber camp. So yeah, his map control is way better than mine. But boy, all I'm doing, look at this, I'm here. I'm waiting for Teutonic Knights to come through. With the heavy spearmen, with the sergeants that have been upgraded now, and I'm probably going to build a monastery and go for fanaticism. And I got the 10% extra. You know, I'm pretty sure on the blacksmiths I would have gone for melee damage and melee armor. So yeah, I'm looking good. I mean, my gold income's good, my wood is good, my food is good. Stone is slow. I need more on stone. But yeah, look, I've got my Knights Templar making their way over to this kind of fortress that I need to solidify this kind of strip. This northeastern strip, because that's all I got. Right, university coming through, siege workshop coming through. I don't know what the heck I did with 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 blacksmiths. What a clown. Doing good on food with those here. That's going to last me a long time, man. Look at that farming economy. Food's going to be blessed. So let's forward a little bit, keeping an eye on the map. Oh, what the heck happened there? Okay, I'm gonna start walling things off. As long as I've got this sacred site and my pilgrims have got safe passage, then I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I know my late economy is going to come through. So I'm running out of stone here, so I actually don't get to finish this wall. What's going on here? He's fishing. He's not collecting deer. Ah, yeah, I remember later on I try and send my A scout. He's still got units out here protecting this side. Okay, I solidify. Right, yeah. I've got the sacred site, so that's going to be extra gold coming in. I've got the tithe barns, I think it's called. So I've got yeah, extra gold income. I've got the trebuchet in placement. Oh, okay, it shows you in the bottom corner. Okay, yeah, so I've got the so the walls have got arrow slits. I've got the fortress thing where it kind of gives extra range damage, I think, to the units in its aura. Yeah, so that's pretty much beefed up. I'm gonna build, yeah, barracks, siege workshop, and the monastery. So if I put a relic in there, any left on the map? Damn, none left on the map. Flip. Okay, so I can't finish the wall, but I need to make a door. Otherwise my pilgrims can't get in. So yeah, making the doors. Okay, still pretty much same. Yeah, getting more villagers out on this northeastern strip. Let's see what's going on at home. Should be building up. Yep, got a nice little squad just to protect the home base. A couple of trebuchets. Yeah, wood's slowing down now. Need to get some more workers on wood. But yeah, and I got a good squad out here as well. So I'm predicting. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, he's got his home defense as well, but he's got a sizable army composed of mangoes. Now we got trebs moving. I don't know what the other things are. So we got crossbowmen, dervish. So these look like some kind of, maybe they're offensive religious units. Desert raiders. He's walling up as well. So what are these traders? Okay, so what happens over here? So yeah, I sent my scout. I was going over to do some pro scouting over here, and yeah, he got caught up. Alright. So now I'm just waiting for. Okay. Yeah, there's my scout. So I was going to go and look what was going on, maybe check out that deer. Yep, there you go. So he sends his crew, and this scout's gonna get murked. Yep. No problem. So, right, it's calm. So I understand at this point, like, yeah, he's dominating 75% of the map. But I'm cool. I'm calm because look, I've got my second and third fortresses up, and I'm calm because I've got this northeastern strip, and I know that in the late game I'm gonna come through because once I put my yeah, there you go, university upgrades in, which they're on their way, it's game over because they're not going to be able to stop. They're not going to be able to stop my pilgrims, and they're not going to be able to handle my Teutonic Knights. Here you go. Oh yeah. All right.
The next commandery we'll take a look at is the Teutonic Order. The Teutonic Order gives your gold units +2 armor, and it gives you access to the Teutonic Knight. The Teutonic Knight has 6 melee armor and 6 ranged armor. It has a 24 base damage and 0.9 movement speed. It debuffs nearby enemies with a -2 melee and ranged armor debuff, and every time you kill something with it, it gets 5 HP and a permanent 1 damage as well. It is quite slow, but it's practically unkillable. The more kills you get on it, the more HP and damage you get. So if you have healers and you've taken damage on them, you can always heal them back up and just keep on giving them better stats by fighting. They're especially good in choke points or when protecting siege or range units. So the scaling on the kills makes them better, and they're better the longer they survive.
So he's prepared for a fight, man. But little does he know, bro. Little does he know. I got a squad waiting for him. Let's see what has he got. Oh, look at this. So he's got a good 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 60 plus units waiting to come against my 30. I got 30, 60 versus 30, so I'm outnumbered 2-1, but I got Fortress with the aura and my upgrades. Look at that. So I got my Treb upgrade coming through. Have I got any? I don't know why I'm putting the upgrades through for I'm putting upgrades through for oh, here's the guys. Here you go. So I put upgrades through for crossbows and like I don't have Genovese crossbows obviously, but yeah, I haven't got any of them. So I'm think probably at home. Let me pause the game. Probably at home. I'm probably building. Let's have a look. Let's see. Siege. No, I was probably expecting to be building archer ranges and siege. But nah, okay, that's not happening. Let's continue, move over to here where the action's going on. And yes, he's making a move. Right, so I'm probably gonna, okay, he's gonna start with Treb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Trebs. But my Treb, I got Treb with double shot. Triple shot. So I moved my guys back in. Okay, so I need to make another Treb. On the siege workshop, really. Okay, my monk got some healing going on. Okay, walls go down, no problem. Because if he pushes in, my guys are there. And my Treb just taking out one of his. I'm gonna go for the Trebs because I can't just let them. Yeah, so I'll take out 3 more Trebs, and then I'm gonna fall back. I think. Let's see what happens. I'm probably sending units across the map. Yes, look at that. Whole squad coming. Because I know these guys can hold down. They're so tanky. They're just so tough. And they've got fanaticism. Plus they've got, you know, that thing where... Alright, cool. So he wins that fight. But... there's no way, bro. There's no way. So I was prepared for this. But I don't know what these guys are doing. They're freezing up here. But... Okay, let's finish off this fight here, right? And then we're gonna regroup. Here we go. Let's see what he's doing. All right, he's sending unit. He's sending. What's he got here? Culverin. Okay, and he's sending them across the map. But he's not ready. What have I got here? Sprinkles. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's go for a little push. But he's like, okay. Nah, retreat. Because I've got a good squad here. You know what I mean? And you know, let's pause that. While that's happening, I'm still... Oh, so I'm sending units across from the main base. Yeah. Okay, and did I make archer ranges? Yes. Archer ranges were made. More incoming. Yeah, so I'm looking to make my crossbowmen. So back over to the action. Take out these villagers. Yeah, deal with this little puny. Like they're not ready. What have I got? What have I got going on? I've got Teutonic Knights, obviously smashing it. Elite heavy spearmen. And look at this. Axe bros in the back. Doing melee damage. And then I've got some Springles here. Trebs on their way. Oh, mate. Not looking good for him. Yeah, Colvin's retreat. I've got battering rams. So, yeah, let me deal with these. Yeah, clean up. And then it's going to be a regroup. And then, yeah, just wait for the Trebs to get into position. I really should have just let those hammer battering rams do their thing, really, but it's cool, it's calm. I know I'm better. Because if we pause the game, look, okay, let's see. Okay, what have I got going on? I haven't got any army over here. And I haven't got any units over here, so... Okay, I can see, yeah, I've got 6 Teutonics, 3 Spearmen, 2 I don't know, I think they're men at arms, and then I got 13 crossbows, all queued up, and I'm probably going to rally them to this point. So here we go. Yeah, here you go. Crossbows making their way. Yeah, it's been making their way. So while they're coming over, let's let the trebs. Yeah, and the wall are broken through already. So I'm just going to wait for a few guys to come up. Yeah, he's amassed a good little army. Yeah. He's got units coming through. Let's look. So I've got 72 workers. He's got 102. Right. So he's eco. Let's have a look at his eco. Yeah, his eco's strong. Look at that. 12,000 gold, 4,000 wood, 6,000 food, 3,000 stone. My stone's meager. My gold's low. Got a lot of wood, but I'm probably going to be making a market soon. Trade that. Okay, here's the fight. Whoops, almost missed it. But yeah, look, no way he's going to deal with these two-ton knights, man. They just, oh my gosh, yeah, he just gives up because he sees just how like strong, how tanky they are, and he just couldn't deal with it. He knew that once those enemies, once his soldiers went down, I was just going to rush the base. It's going to be game over. So let's check the stats. As you can see, this game actually got me into silver 2. So 10 games, played 4 games, won. The first 5 I just lost. Like, I didn't know what I was doing, man. But yeah, I've kind of figured out this strategy now. So let's go into the stats of that game. Yeah. Oh, okay, gosh. Okay, so he was on top the whole game, really, until he got murked. I mean, he didn't have to give up, to be fair, at the end. Like, he knew what was coming, right? I mean, we see, he still had decent numbers, and he had the resources to make moves, but he kind of knew, man, from what he saw took place on that battlefield. He knew. Total score, he beat me. Military, he beat me. Economy, he beat me. But it's the technology, man. Like I said, it's a late game. I'm going for that Imperial Age strategy. As long as they're not being aggressive. Military, yeah. I had about 30% more, and economy, he beat me at two TCs. So what was his villager high? 100 to my 72. Technology, so look at me. It's just I'm aging up faster. Get into the Imperial Age where I can get the Teutonic Knights. That's working. How can I say it? Like the synergy of that with choosing the axe bros, which gives you a 10%, is it, extra melee damage. Then you bring in fanaticism, where they just go bonkers when they're like about to die. And then you add in, they get, stronger as they take more scalps. And then fighting around fortresses in the aura and stuff, you know what I mean? And it's just, it's too much. It's too much for those guys. They can't handle it. So that was my strategy. In fact, let's just quickly go back. Yeah, better villager count, better military count until the end. Wait, let's go back to that military count. Yeah, he came back. He came back nicely, man, and quickly as well. But yeah, as I said, he knew what was coming, man. He beat me and all. Yeah. Boy, good game.